This is how Shannon Sharpe announces that Shannon Sharpe won't be on ESPN. A screenshot of somebody else texting him.
I don't feel bad for this in the slightest.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Can I ask you something?
Okay, well...
Can I ask you something? Why is he speaking in biography type?
Yeah, that don't even say. I'm not gonna lie.
Why is he speaking in titles?
There's some real. But I don't believe that one. I don't know. You can't make me. I don't believe that one. You can't make me believe that one. It could be gospel truth. That one's cap. Roll more footage.
Like, so like
it's because can I say because he went like he had a corny joke with it, like he had a pun. And he said, "Big black guy, shook small." Shut up, Shannon. Shut up.
Y'all think it's AI? I see a lot of chat saying that right now. My bad.
Yeah, no. That's the question. They say, is it AI? Is it not AI? From my understanding, he acknowledged that these phone calls, at least the first one, was real. He just said it was edited, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it does say a lot about what AI is now, that we can truly have these conversations now, especially on the audio side.
Man, people just saying that.
I'm about to say, yeah, there's no way you heard that. First of all, there's definitely AI. Shut up. Go outside. That was not AI at all. And in my opinion, maybe with all the dead silence, you could get off that it was edited, like it was certain things was put in certain places for the conversation, maybe. But that sounded like a genuine conversation to me. I don't know. That didn't sound edited to me. That sounded like Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe talking in lingo.
I don't think it's AI for the record. It's just AI is getting good now. That's all I'm saying. So.
Thank you. Who is that? Otaku All Pro. Thank you. Once I heard the laugh, that AI went out the window. That laugh, that little chuckle in between the nastiness was too genuine for me to say, "Oh no, that was artificial intelligence." Shut up.
Yeah, I just don't. I think we're just. I mean, that's Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe. Come on, y'all. I don't even know why that's really up for debate. People want to do AI just to say it's AI. But so what's definitely not AI is the video that Shannon Sharpe himself put out. I think that this video is just the most interesting video in the world. It confirms everything that I said last podcast. But let's listen into Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Buzbee want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
This nigga lying.
Uncle Freaky Shannon, he's reading.
That's what I'm saying. I don't take anybody's statement serious when you're sitting there reading a fucking teleprompter to get off what you're trying to get off. Fuck all that. If it was a shakedown, if you genuinely felt that way, you wouldn't need a goddamn teleprompter to read off every single thing, my nigga. Maybe some bullet points, maybe to keep you on, on track. But nigga, blatantly reading off a teleprompter, I don't believe shit you saying. Honestly, y'all both nasty.
My nigga said send the video, and that's kind of crazy too.
10 minutes. Sage, I've been saying that all
First of
week.
all, this ain't no TikTok here. This is a long form clip.
Why
So
does
go
he
ahead
want
and
us
drop
to
the
see-
whole video.
Why does he want us to see 10 minutes of a video
I don't know what's wrong
of
with
his
him.
penis? This is Shannon Sharpe's penis.
The nigga said
Well-
the nigga said
To an
you
extent,
can't
he's
call
proud
me
of it.
this.
That's why.
You can't call me a freak.
It's not even about no. All right. Fuck the bits. All right, come on now. If niggas is if they're trying to drop a 30-second heavily edited clip to make it seem like he's assaulting this woman, he's like, well, we actually filmed for 10 minutes and there was a lot of consent given in this 10 minutes. Just drop it unedited. That's fine. I mean, I get that. I get challenging. I get that.
Yeah.
Now,
Damo.
do I think it is right that he has a 10-minute video with this woman? No.
No.
But in this scenario with the context, I understand why he's saying drop the full video.
Damo. First of all, and you know what's crazy? How people have sex is how people have sex. It is crazy that I've never had sex for 10 minutes, and any part of that 10 minutes, whether it be a minute or 30 seconds, somebody would confuse potentially for grape. Like somebody could clip it up and say, "Oh, yep, he graped it right there." I've never had sex like that. Maybe I'm not doing something right.
I don't know what they was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe,
I don't
but
know what they was talking about.
but my thing is,
Right.
Damo, 30 seconds, cool. 2 minutes don't let us know that it's not grape and that it's consensual.
I get him this.
It depends
him
on
saying,
the-
him
on the
saying
10
release
minutes.
2 minutes would be weird. If it is an actual 10-minute tape, him being like, you could have sent 2 minutes to cut it up to 2 minutes or whatever.
You
That'd be
don't-
weird.
You
Just
don't know
send
what kind of
video.
sex niggas be having. Niggas have all types of. All I'm saying is, if he's the type, if they are having, rough sex.
They be choking
30
each other. You can say it.
30 seconds of niggas having rough sex can get taken out of context. If you have a degradation kink, 30 seconds of degradation kink and rough sex can be
Cool.
taken out of context. If you have a degradation kink, rough sex, and race play, 30 seconds of that will look very weird out of context. Drop the
Cool.
full goddamn thing. Drop the full thing unedited so niggas can
No.
see everything. Not
No.
even so niggas can see everything, so people can see that it's not what you're making out to be with this 30-second
I
chopped
disagree.
up clip.
I disagree.
I don't even necessarily disagree with Damo here. I just think it's funny that bro is tripling down on the fact that, hey, you can call me. You can't call me this. You can call me a freak. like he's just perfectly fine letting the world know. He's like, you can call me a freak.
But wait. What's
No.
what's also the point of him dropping? I think that the idea that Shannon Sharpe wants the public to see him doing these things is nasty. I will maintain the fact court of public opinion does not matter. You posting it out there does not matter. And you putting your penis and your intimate life like that at 56 years old intentionally that's weird. That's weird, dog. There's no
So-
way that you should be okay.
So what
with
does he do if, like, hypothetically, he doesn't bring that up? Tape drops. Can't go back. It can't go back in time. Obviously, the answer, comment section, no more is not to do it at all. Can't go back in time. Clip is out there. He knows the clip is coming. It drops. Like, would he then be like, at that moment in time, well, there's a 10-minute tape that explains that? Would he just never address it at all until one day that, I'm not guilty, but then we wait a couple years when he's already been defamed, all this other stuff? Like, what does he do?
Say if Shannon Sharpe, because I even see somebody say it in the court of public opinion is what pays these days. That's not true. That is not true. You have all the opinions you want about Vince McMahon or half of the other wrestling niggas or half of the football niggas, all this stuff. Your opinion doesn't matter. They're still going to get contracts and endorsements. So to answer your question, if they put out the 30 seconds, if you didn't do what you say you didn't do, go prove it in court, come back. We don't need 10 minutes. All right, he does drop it. He drops all 10 minutes. We watch it in the Discord. What do we do from there?
You don't think the court of public opinion has affected John Morant's money?
No, I think him actually doing these things has affected John Morant's money.
That's fair.
That's the difference.
Wouldn't him telling Tony Busby to drop the full 10 minutes unedited, wouldn't that be more so for, well, I mean, I guess once they go to court, they're gonna have to give up the tape
Yes,
anyway, right? Like they have to give it up.
Mind you, he doesn't have it. So from my, we're not legal. Nobody is legal here. Nobody knows anything about any of this, right? We just speculating because we don't know legal stuff. If he has 30 seconds and that's what they submit, I'm assuming that's all the evidence that they can't submit. If Shannon said he doesn't have the tape, but from my understanding, which I don't, maybe they filmed multiple times or whatever the case may be, and they have different allegations. He has a recording. He recorded.
Well, no, he's saying that from the clip that is supposed to be that's going to drop that shows whatever it's going to show. He doesn't have access to that footage. He doesn't have that footage.
Yeah, but
only her side has that footage. That's fine, but I'm saying even if he did record it, he doesn't have the footage. If they have, listen, man, this is the same thing that actually
been her fault. I don't fucking know.
No. The same thing that actually went live on IG. But hold on, just let me say, if her team is the one with the footage, what I'm saying is, I don't think they have to report or show the whole 10 minutes. They can bring whatever they want as evidence and submit that. And just because his side requests them to drop it doesn't mean they have to drop it. Now, to my law niggas, please tell me if I'm wrong. But just because they request it, it can get denied. They can refuse, from what I believe. So him saying, if you have this 30-second clip, drop the full thing is a challenge to say it's not what it seems. Drop the full thing.
But to clear it up, what I'm going off of is in the written complaint, she says that she went over to his house for the first time and she noticed that he was recording without her consent, and they kept doing what they did that night, which was have sex. Now, the recording that he's referring to, and that recording could be two different things. I'm, putting those things together. But if Shannon says, "Oh, that's a full 10 minutes. That's not 30 seconds." They're gonna ask, "Well, do you have all 10 minutes?" Shannon, no. Gabby, do you have all 10 minutes? She's gonna say no, and then they keep. They can't. If she says no, if she maintains the fact that she doesn't have all 10 minutes, what can they really do?
I just don't think it's crazy for Shannon to say, "All right, if you're gonna drop it, just drop the whole thing." Like it's something out of Shannon's control. He's just saying, if you're gonna drop it, drop the whole thing.
I think it's crazy the notion that if he did have it, he would have dropped the whole thing.
I don't think he's saying that though.
That's what he just said. What do you mean? He just said that.
He didn't say he's gonna drop it. He's telling the other side, if they're gonna drop it, drop the whole thing. Is that not what he said?
You missed what I said. I said the notion that if he had it, he would drop the whole thing.
I think he was saying if they drop the clip. He
challenged Tony Busby to drop.
They have the 30-second clip. Drop the whole thing. If I had it, I would drop it. That was the sequence of the sentence.
What I'm saying. He said if I had it, I would drop it.
I'm interpreting that as since they got the clip, if they would have dropped the clip, I'm gonna drop back the clip, like on a response type shit. That's how I interpret it. I don't think he's just randomly.
It could be nasty. It could be as nasty as you want. But if they're dropping a 30-second clip to make me seem like I'm a certain way or make me out to be this certain thing, and I have a clip to prove that I'm not, if I'm comfortable, which he is very comfortable showing off his sexual freaky side to the world, if I'm comfortable doing that, I'm gonna drop the 10-minute clip too. If it's the clear
at that point, it's already out.
What's weird about that?
It's already out. His dick is already out. So the only if they're gonna post it, 30 seconds, whatever minute it is, if they're gonna post it at that point, the only thing you can do is either not post or post more to put your name in a better light.
Dog, a 56-year-old man should not be okay with dropping his penis. Now, I'm 28. I don't think it's okay for me to be dropping my penis.
That's fine, but we're not in a world where
I'm not intentionally putting my penis on the TL.
But if there's another person literally putting it out to make it seem like you are worded another woman, I'm gonna drop more to make me like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
I'm not voluntarily doing it. And we'll open it up. We'll open up the hotline for this one. I'm not voluntarily dropping.
That's fine,
penis.
but to this point, you haven't put your penis out there at all. There's no sex tape of you that leaked. There is no IG live of you having sex. You don't just be up here. Well, I mean, you do talk about some of your escapades, but you definitely don't be getting at it how Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe be getting at it. You're not a known open freak like Shannon Sharpe. So yes, Omar, it will make sense for you to have that stance. But this isn't none of us. Well, this isn't none of us. All right, we are talking about a man that we know for a fact has been leaked. has all these freaky allegations on him, has all this, the narrative and the title of being a freak. Unc's a freak. Like, that's who he is. So the standards are a bit different for yo dick on the timeline and Shannon Sharpe's dick on the timeline. And I agree. If Shannon Sharpe is just dropping dick on the timeline, that is crazy. But if this is to fight off grape allegations, drop all the dick you want. If it's going to prove you ain't grape nobody, I don't think that's crazy at this point. Especially if they drop the clip first and is trying to make it seem like you grape somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, gang, I'm dropping it just so, because we know what that even does to people. Motherfuckers can get a grape allegation thrown at them. It will get absolved. And people, just because it's an allegation, will still hold that to their name. I'm dropping the proof.
I can't believe, nigga, y'all on stage saying this. People in chat
being known as a rapist is crazy, gang. Maybe I'm too surface level with it.
Say, if he if what he says is true, he goes into court, disproves it. That's it.
There's still gonna be people that don't care.
Damo, there will always be people that don't care.
Not if his dick is out there. So not if you can see him visibly not graping somebody.
Damo,
you can't say it's great.
Damo, we seen Robert Kelly do these things, and people denied it still.
Those are stands.
I get the argument he's making.
Where's the Gabby stands?
He's making the argument that you're trying to appeal to people that are either A, stupid, B, don't matter, or C, both. I understand that. I would just say that, so are you saying that you would essentially want him to wait until court is due, be like, I actually have the full clip, this is cap, boom, maybe it comes out public that he's not guilty of this, and then whoever wants to wake up and stop calling him a grapist will wake up and stop calling him a grapist? Is that where you're aligned? I'm trying to figure out exactly what you think, or should he just never bring to anybody this tape?
I'm saying the court of public opinion, even and mind you, we're talking about, because in totality, people are looking at this. We're talking about him handling this in a pretty bad way, regardless, right?
No, it's not the best way, especially with the screenshot.
So we're talking about the messages and all this stuff. I have this other screenshot because there's been conversation. Stephen A. said yesterday that he talked to somebody at ESPN and Shannon won't be there for a minute. So then Shannon had to say, he had to announce that he wasn't going to be here. This is how Shannon Sharpe announces that Shannon Sharpe won't be on ESPN. A screenshot of somebody else texting him.
This is just funny. I know this is supposed to be bad, but this is just funny.
My statement is found here, and this is the truth. The relationship in question is 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I've received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharpe. This is a screenshot somebody else sent him.
He just broke the fourth wall. I take it with a little grain of salt. I'm not saying that I want Unc to not be held accountable, because every person that does this obviously should have some level of accountability. But he just broke the fourth wall. All these niggas do that no tap shit. No, this is nothing new.
Yeah,
he just did it comically stupid.
Yeah, everybody does type up something for somebody. I'm saying this is handled.
Oh yeah, he's handling it in worse way. Yes, agreed.
Dog, don't drop the penis on the TL. Don't voluntarily drop the penis on the TL. That's all I'm really saying.
Yeah, if he doesn't do it as a response, that's fine. But
to me,
it's very, very different. I'm gonna just get this off. To me, it's very, very different if he does it as a response to someone else posting it. Very, very different than him just uploading a 10-minute pornography video.
Because I know y'all got it, so I'm gonna beat you to the point. Like, all right,
that's different. That's different.
I'm reading another thing though, because it's a little bit more in depth now, because he's had to sit down from ESPN, and we'll send out the invite. People join the playback stream. Join the playback stream and request up. Because I'm seeing the L take this, L take. Please join the playback stream.
Join up if you disagree with Omar. Let me repeat. Join if you disagree with Omar.
Either or. If y'all agree with Omar and disagree with me and Souls, please join up. Either or.
Don't bring him
Because
up
we
yet.
all are on the same side.
So Shannon, so
That's
this is
true.
from Fox, or this is from Front Office Sports. Shannon Sharpe was accused of choking a female coworker at Fox in a previously unreported incident. Sharpe's lawyer confirmed to FOS that an incident happened and say it was resolved by Fox. Sharpe denies that it was choking, though. So an incident did happen at Fox, but he denies that it was any sort of choking. It was a female PA, production assistant that there's a claim that Shannon did choke. This is all coming out at one time.
Well, I will say, off of his bad PR, in case anyone cares about an lawyer, yeah, it's obvious that it was probably just consensual. It's just unfortunate that it's going in the worst route in PR possible. But yeah, at this point, this is just a bunch of Twitter doctor yapfest shit going on. Just get this shit over with. We know.
I don't feel bad at all. Cat Williams tried to warn this nigga, and then Monique tried to warn this nigga.
Oh, if you're talking about for who the eight, that's different. I'm
I'm
not
even talking about the age gap thing. I'm talking about in general. Cat tried to warn this nigga about with the popularity you get, some shit like this is gonna happen. Like, I don't know if you know this or not, but they are gonna try to come after you. Not saying, well, this is niggas actually trying to come after him, but they're gonna start throwing dirt on your name. Allegations gonna come, all that. Cat warned him. And at the same token, a few weeks later, Monique warned him about fuck with these young bitches. So this nigga was warned on 2 levels and 2 fronts, and he laughed it off and kept doing his Uncle Freaky Shannon Sharpe ways. And now look where you are. Look where we are now. So I don't feel bad for this nigga in the slightest.
I don't know.
Slightest.
I don't know if it's just y'all though, but me personally, I think my outlook on this whole situation would be different if Tony Busby wasn't the lawyer at the other side. Like if everything came out the way that it did, but I knew Tony Busby was not on the other side of this, I would not be giving Shannon Sharpe as much bail as I am right now. But
I'll give him bail that it's probably not it might not be what they're making it seem, but I will say, where there's smoke, there's fire. And there is something to what this nigga got going on. I'm not saying he probably did these things, but at this rate, he's done something. I don't know. I don't. If there's smoke, there's fire, my nigga. So something has been done by Shannon Sharpe. I'm not saying this stuff. This stuff could be all bullshit. This stuff can be all malarkey. But there's no. We have met up 3-4 times. We ain't never there's not been any chance of us doing any weird shit. We ain't seen each other do no weird shit. We ain't got close to doing no weird shit. The weirdest shit that's happened around us is Sage taking a shower when we gotta leave. That's the weirdest shit that I can say has happened between us.
Well, I don't know. Sage said I don't know about that. He did admit to doing something. He's just saying that he didn't choke that the PA at Fox, but he did do something. Him and his lawyer said, yeah, I did do something. There was an issue. It was resolved by Fox. It just wasn't choking. Could have been 60 other things, but it just wasn't choking.
Oh, so we know what that is. I'm not going to put a label on somebody there outside of what I know. What anything that I know of, I can speak on. I don't falsely accuse.
I feel you.
Just how I move.
I'm not. Yeah, I feel you. I'm not gonna falsely accuse him. That nigga admitted that
he did do something. So. He did do something.
I'm not accusing. Sure, yeah, I'm not accusing him of anything. I just know from the horse's mouth, literally, he did something.